Hey, it's Charlie from Nevermind. How do you charge per use for your AI agent? Today we'll show you how to add real-time payments protection to any API endpoint using just a few lines of the Nevermind Payments library. In this video, we'll cover Nevermind client setup, inline authorization, business logic execution, and finally, credit redemption. We're turning a simple Hello World endpoint into a monetized service. Remember, before coding, you must have done the following in the Nevermind dashboard. Registered a payment plan, registered your AI agent, and linked the plan to the agent. If you need help, look into our tutorials on setting up plans and agents. We start with a very simple TypeScript server that has an unprotected post endpoint, returning Hello World. We need the Nevermind Payments library. Let's add our essential environment variables: the Nevermind API key, the agent ID, and the host URL. We import payments and instantiate the client. For this matter, you can work with two different environments: Sandbox for testing purposes and Live for your production deployments. Any payment plan registered in Sandbox environment can be purchased either with testing payment cards in Stripe or testnet EUSDC if the purchase is made through our payments library. Check our documentation for more info. Inside our endpoint handler, we'll retrieve authorization header and prepare the actual endpoint, including domain, path, and HTTP verb, in order to validate the exact request. If authorization header is not present, we will return a 401 unauthorized response. We prepare a try-catch block, and inside it, we execute start processing request. We pass this method the agent DID that we configured in our environment, along with the other parameters we just extracted from the HTTP request. Now we check that the authentication is correct. That is, the user is a plan subscriber and still has available credits. If any of these conditions are not met, we throw an exception to return the 402 payment required error to the client. Right after this, to perform the credits redemption, we isolate the access token from the authorization header by stripping the word better using a regular expression. Now, we prepare the call to redeem credits from request. We pass the agent request ID, which is the unique identifier that the initial request validation returned to us. We decide to redeem just one credit. Notice the N at the end of the number. This is crucial in TypeScript to indicate that it is a big int, not a standard integer. We must not forget to adjust the scope of the variables to make them accessible where they are needed. To finalize, we attach the transaction hash to the HTTP response for on-chain traceability, along with the number of credits redeemed, and that completes the entire process. And that's it. Now your endpoint is protected and monetized with minimal code footprint. To see how user gets the access token required to call the service, check out our tutorial on the client-side integration. Thanks for watching.